It's long overdue. They're making billions and billions of dollars, but they don't want to share it. They rather see a fully automated terminal right here on the East Coast so they can make more money. They're money crazy, but they don't. There's not one company that belongs to the United States, but they want to get rid of our jobs out of the United States. So that's why we're all fighting here. It's for jurisdiction, for health, it's for wages, it's for a whole bunch of stuff, and they don't want to come to the table and share.
Now, something to really put in perspective, you don't know what you got until it's gone, like they say. You have to look at it like this. The dock workers, they are typically not thought of. You know what I'm saying? All the things we get in the country, all the consumable goods, we don't even think about it, man. It all comes in. It's a very dangerous job. And at the end of the day, if the international shippers are making a lot of money, you can't blame the dock workers for wanting more money. They're trying to get a 70% pay increase. From what I understand, they were offered 50% pay increase. But the other part I wanted to talk about that Dag had mentioned was the automation for the port. What I would say about it, I do think automation is a good thing, but I think at some point as humanity, we have to start thinking about how far are we going to go with automation? Because right now, if you take away all these workers, even with something automated, you still have to have people to move this product in some form or fashion. Human beings have to move this product when it comes off the dock into trucks that are going to, bring it to the store. So we have to keep the human element in place. It's great we want to make money. Corporations should make money. I don't disagree. I'm a capitalist too. But at the end of the day, we also have to look at the human element. If we have products that were made here, we wouldn't be worrying about things being shipped here. I'm going to play a clip where they are in Baltimore, where apparently it got a little bit violent.
Baltimore police were here earlier reminding the picketers that they cannot block the entrance to the port. The Long Shoremen walked off the job at 12:01 a.m. There was confusion and anger as picketers initially tried to stop trucks from entering, and it did turn violent.
I come here for 7 years. I pull the trash and the debris out of here for the Port of Baltimore, and the officer told me to come back and go in there to get out of my way, and they attacked me and broke the windshield.
Man, y'all gotta relax. They didn't beat up the trash hauler. He don't know what the hell going on. He's just trying to do his job. But tensions and passions, I'm sure, are high, man, because again, the dock workers, they're on strike, and they want to get their pay increase, and they're gonna get it, I believe. But at the end of the day, they also aren't getting paid while they're on strike. So
and it's lacerated my face. Look at it.
Now, we don't know exactly what happened. The union members said the truck hit one of the picketers as they swarmed around it. We did see an ambulance come to assist, and we know that that gentleman did speak with police officers. Again, we'll let the authorities sort out exactly what happened there. Now, 45 members of the International Longshoremen's Association, 45,000 members. That's a big difference in a number, isn't it? They have all been asking for a 77% pay increase over 6 years and a ban on automation at their ports, a threat to their jobs, they say. Now, most retailers stocked up on goods prior to the strike, but if it lasts more than a few weeks, supply chain experts say it's consumers who are going to feel the direct impact of higher prices and product shortages, especially for things like fresh fruit, coffee, and cars. The U.S. Marine Alliance, which represents the ports, said it offered 50% pay increases and an agreement to keep current limits on automation, in addition to increased contributions to the retirement plans. But apparently that was not acceptable to the union members. We don't know what the next steps are in terms of the negotiations.
It just gives you a lot of perspective as to the American worker, the changes in the workforce, and what we depend on. I mean, I would say until COVID, people started to really respect the whole supply chain. I'm telling you, when that stuff is down, none of that stuff matters. Now, the other thing is that I don't know if I would panic buy. So the question is right now, should you be panic buying? Me personally, I'm not panic buying yet, but I am worried about what's on the shelves in the grocery store, what's not gonna be there. So I'm not panic buying yet, but I'm gonna play it by ear and see what it looks like into next week. But you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Should the dock workers take the 50% increase and be happy with it, or should they push for more? You know, at the end of the day, they do have the country by the balls, if you ask me. I mean, look, it's the consumers who are going to actually pay, and the consumers, we're the ones who are going to actually, take it on the chin, because the international shippers, they not worried. They making plenty of money. They going to be all right. But the real question is, the dock workers do have them by the balls, but how long can the dock workers just stay on strike, right? And also, the dock workers have families here in the U.S. who are also going to be hit even harder by products not being here. We have enough problems in the U.S., and Lord, we don't need this one, man. So let me know what you think in the comments. Crucial Combo.